Hello to you. Welcome to the Intuitive Empress. This is Empress Light, and I come to you with your reading for the sign of Cancer. That's right, the sign of Cancer. So if you are a Cancer sun, moon, or rising, or a Cancer anywhere in your birth chart, this reading is for you, all right? If you are cross-watching for a friend or family, or perhaps Cancer is your moon sign, or you know of a Cancer, cross-watchers are definitely welcome. Please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel right here on YouTube for your daily readings and updates on what I'm doing. If you would like a personal reading, you can email my office at empresslight888@gmail.com. All right? So this reading is for Cancer, the weekly reading for Cancer. Hopefully you guys have had a great weekend. All right, today is Monday, August 25th. All right, and I have already prayed and have meditated for today in regards to who I'm reading for. Cancer came to my spirit for you all. So, Spirit, we thank you for being here with us today. We ask for divine angelic protection from Archangel Michael and Raphael to watch over us, all right? We cancel any evil energy forces that are trying to come to prevent your collective from what they have to say. So right now, all right, Cancer, I'm starting off with a Deepak Chakra meditation and affirmation card. And right now what just came out was, I see the world from an expanded perspective. All right, very nice, meaning it's how you're looking at things right now. And it says, you can center yourself at will. Meaning, Cancer, it's some things that you already have under control or you're getting under control. All right? Okay, because you're starting to see the world from an expanded perspective. All right? You're not looking at things of the old. All right? How you used to look at them. You know, you're not looking at the glass half empty, Cancer. You're looking at the glass half full. So that's great. You can center yourself at will by any means necessary. Awesome. Awesome way to start off. Cancer, you're in control. Cancer, you're out with the old and in with the new. Some great things. So now that we have our affirmation and meditation, all right, I recommend you, Cancer, especially around this time, to make sure that you are nurturing yourself and putting yourself first, all right, in this time and season in your life. Not sure what you're working on. However, energetically, I feel that you have definitely got into a zone to where you are doing what's necessary and omitting people, places, and things out of your life that are, you know, resisting to the changes that you're making, right? Because you see the world at an expanded perspective, and at the same time, you can center yourself at will. So you're basically moving forward, fast motion. You're not looking at things behind you. You're not really getting into a place of stuck zone. I feel like some of you, Cancer, are starting to come out of your shell and move along. All right, so let's get into your tarot. Let's see what Source wants to say to you on tonight or this afternoon or this morning, depending on when you look at this reading. This is for the divine sign of Cancer. All right, if you were born June 21st through July 22nd, this is for you. Cross-watchers are welcome. Okay, we got a couple that came out here. Let's see what we have. All right, Cancer, Cancer. My lovely Cancers. All right. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Okay, we're in a reflection mode, huh? Okay. Three of Pentacles. All right. Okay. All right, develop some partnerships with money. High Priestess. Okay, intuition on point. All right, some of you are starting to lean more towards your intuition. Cancerians, the Cancerian tribe, shout out to you. You guys are very intuitive people. Cancers are very intuitive, all right? High Priestess, that, okay, so yeah, walking away from things that don't serve. All right, okay, we got an Empress card and we got a Seven of Swords, okay. All right, now usually I do a 7-card spread, however Spirit wants to go with this is where we're going to go. All right, so you have been sitting back, vetting your thoughts, keeping yourself in a way you really have been. I see a lot of self-work here, Cancer, and a lot of, as far as letting go and not getting yourself in the same predicaments. You're ready to build here, and intuitively you have been led. Now let's go here, coming in with the Hermit card and the Judgment card, two major arcanas. That's letting me know right here that great change inside of you. This is right now, this reading reflects what's going on inside of you right now, Cancer. Your feelings, all right, your thoughts, okay, your expression here with the Queen of Swords. She's thinking, she's contemplating, she's looking at, things that happened in the past. She has the intuition, she has the ambition, she has, the green light as far as certain things go. She's sitting back, she's vetting her thoughts. She's keeping to herself. She's in a hermit mode, which is also a learning mode. Some of you were probably taking some classes to advance either your career or your business, or some of you have taken on a mentorship or, some type of new class, or maybe have just graduated from a new class or in the middle of this class. But I see right now, as far as the Cancer Collective, you guys have been in a learning and a building phase as far as creating and manifesting the life that you want to live. Now here, right here with the Judgment card, that's a great awakening. When I see these two right here, all right, okay, we got the Hermit card. When I see with water energy, when I see these cards here, especially you see her, she's sitting here, she's at deep thought, she's elevated, high up, she has a glow around her. At the same time, this card right here, the Judgment card, you see her, and she's freeing herself. All right, Cancer. So right now, Source is freeing you from all childhood wounds, traumatic things that have happened in your life, maybe past decisions that you have made. I see this Two of Swords here. There had to be a decision that was made. Didn't know which way you wanted to go. However, it could be something that blindsided you. It took you for a little loop at one point. All right, but you're kind of at a decision now, and you're sitting back thinking and contemplating about what, where we are, what we're doing. You're reflecting. You're in a reflecting. All right. Started off this week, or possibly even this weekend, you started some self-reflection, finding out, hey, I need to make a decision because decision is going to help me in regards to my finances. A Three of Pentacles here. All right. That means you are collaborating with someone, getting into some type of team with someone, or you are manifesting to work with a team, or you're manifesting your own team to build with. All right. And you've just been trying to make decisions about which way to go, Cancer. All right. Way to go. Way to go. Good start. Good start. You are in reflection mode. You are in reflection mode. I see those who have come into a great awakening. All right. Because there's something great coming for you. All right. Stay in your intuitive and continue to walk, because there's great abundance. There's the Empress card. All right. These are energies. Okay. It doesn't matter as far as male or female goes. However, it just depends on if Spirit, is speaking in particularly to a gender, then I would definitely specify. But right now, this is a creative type of setting I'm feeling as far as the energy that I'm getting from this reading, Cancer. So you are, turning away from you. There was a betrayal. Something happened to make you make a decision to put yourself first, to get yourself in a high priestess role. All right. These are for my Cancer kings and Cancer queens. All right. To put yourself in a zone to where you're creating. All right, you're manifesting fruitfulness, love, light, joy. That is what you decided to turn away from so you can go into. And you put yourself first with this high priestess mode. You've allowed you put yourself first by thinking, awakening. All right, thinking and awakening, coming to the light, movement, but slow and steady. And at the same time, allowing yourself to heal, giving yourself a chance, Cancer. That's right, giving yourself a chance. And walking away from things that no longer serve you. You made a decision. You made a big decision, and I'm feeling this decision was kind of drastic, but at the same time, you had to do what you had to do to walk away from that betrayal. You're gone. There's higher things that Source has for you. Thank you, Spirit. All right. There's greater things that Spirit has for you lined up. All right. This Empress card shows a great new era coming in for you, Cancer. All right. Now, this Seven of Swords I want to know about right here. All right, Holy Spirit. Okay. We got 3 cards that came out. 7 of Wands. Ooh, 6 of Swords. Okay. 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 All right. A new beginning coming. Okay. New beginning. Got the Fool card. All right. Those 2 are awesome. That's good. That's, once again, Cancer, you're putting yourself first. You've had it. All right. Whatever this is. Now, there could be a new strategy, but I don't feel that. I feel that there was a betrayal here, Cancer, and it caused you to kind of get in a little rut. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, look. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah. Yep. You're healing. Yeah. What happened to you? 7 of Swords. You're healing. Now, most of the time, now, this card can mean a number of things. All right. Depending on intuitively where it's going, you know, in the tarot reading. That's how I read it. All right. As far as what I get from Source to give to you. And 7 of Swords means trickery, deception, you know, watch security around your house, things of that nature. However, I feel that this is related to this betrayal. All right. And you kind of sat back looking at things of how they were, what was said, who did what, why and how. And you know what? Guess what you did? You counted up the cost and you counted up the loss. And some of you are either contemplating walking away. Some of you have already walked away. Some of you are planning to walk away. And what I feel is that you are planning to walk away, Cancer, because there's money coming here. You got the 3 of Pentacles. All right. And don't let nobody stop you from making your money. Look at this. You got 3 of Pentacles and a 9 of Pentacles. Okay. There's a team here. There's a collaboration coming for you to make some money. Be open to opportunities. Be open to people. Be open to places. Be open to things. Keep your channels open, Cancer, because you don't know what Source is trying to do, because there's definitely an increase in your money on the way. And celebrate. Celebrate your accomplishments right now. You know, no more licking your wounds, looking back at the past, all right? 3 have gone, but you still have 2 that you're holding on to. That means you still have ideas and things inside of you, Cancer, to produce and walk in this Empress mantle. All right? Trust your intuition. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I heard Source just told me to tell you. Cancer, trust your intuition. Don't think twice about it. You see her right here? She's at a crossroad of decisions. All right? She got 2, 1 conflict here, 1 conflict there. And she's trying to figure it out. You've already figured it out. You know what to do. The Great Awakening has occurred. Source has already showed you what to do. That's what this Judgment card is. See how she's coming out. She's freeing herself. There was an awakening that occurred. All right. Doing your deep thought and your reflections. Okay. Learning from your past. Learning what happened. Letting it go. Healing from it. All right. And eventually walking away from it. A lot of Swords energy. You have been in your head, Cancer. You have been in your head. You know, I feel like also with this the 2 of Swords, there was like a double-minded-ish. There was like a double-minded individual that you were dealing with. Someone who couldn't make up their mind about what they wanted to do. And let me tell you about that. We don't do the love triangle. Okay, Cancer? We don't do that. You know why? Because you're a high priestess. Okay, you sit high on the mantle. You know, you're walking in the Emperor. Okay? The Empress mantle. All right? You're creative. You walk in abundance. Okay? You don't let nobody deceive you and tell you what it is when you know intuitively, high priestess, what you feel. Okay? And I can feel this all over me right now. Yeah. You're not accepting the lies anymore. You're not accepting. You're not looking at it like this anymore. Take what resonates. All right? Take what resonates. Okay? Please hit the heart button here on my TikTok. All right. And also, please follow me here on my TikTok as well. All right. Please, again, like, subscribe, and share this YouTube, okay, with friends and family. And thank you again for tuning in. So as I was saying, Cancer, yeah, it's some great things coming. Celebrate your wins that you already have. There's a partnership, all right? But I see you healing from this deception. This right here, this betrayal and this deceit and what happened. And I know it hurt because I can feel it. I can feel it all over this reading. But there's some great things coming in store for you. All right, coming in real good because you have the master key. That's the Seven of Wands here. That's a spark. That's a spark of energy. And also an elevation. You got the Empress card, the Fool card. Cancer, let's go, Cancer. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. We're not dwelling on this no longer. We're not doing that. We're not dwelling on, what he said, what she said, what they doing and what they ain't doing. It happened. The betrayal happened. All right. Cover yourself. Get a heart chakra cleanse. All right. If you would like to know about a heart chakra cleanse, you can contact me. All right. My email will be in the bio. All right. You can hit it, or you can find it in the description on this YouTube video. My email, if you would like to know how to do a chakra cleanse or would need my assistance with that. Okay. So yeah, chakra cleanse, clean up everything, because you have some of everything here. I see water, air, fire. I'm picking up on some Taurus energy. I'm picking up on some strong earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, Cancer. I'm picking up on some air energy, definitely Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. All right, maybe you know of one, okay? But that's what I'm picking up on. I don't feel much water, but definitely earth, strong earth energy. All right, whoever this individual was to you or what happened, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, Cancer, this is for you, okay? This is for you, Cancer. There's great things for you. Not saying that everything's going to be easy, but at the same time, Cancer, you owe it to yourself, all right? You owe it to yourself. See, I see the world from an expanded perspective. You can center yourself at will, meaning put yourself first. That's what this means. Put yourself first, Cancer, okay? That's what that means. Time out for accepting deceit, lies. We don't do that. No, we don't do that. You've been in your head about this. You've been contemplating this until voila, boom. You know what? I'm going. I'm intuitively led, not looking back. Cancer, don't look back. Don't look back. All right. Whatever this was, whether if it was a relationship, if it was something that, because you have been set free. You've been set free for a new beginning. The Fool card represents a new beginning. And I love this combined with the Empress. Like you're manifesting and creating a life that you want to live. All right. Shout out to, the Cancers, all right, born on June 27th. Shout out to Cancers born on July 14th and 15th. All right. And let me see. There's another date that's coming in my brain. July 9th. All right. Shout out to the Cancers on July 9th. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm hearing the numbers 33, 42. All right, 33, 42. That might be your age. Okay, I know 33 is an angel number. All right, 42. All right, and I just heard you are divinely protected. Some of you have been in a little bit of a situation. Source wanted me to tell you on today. This is for whoever's watching. What resonates? You're divinely protected. All right, all right. Okay, the weapon formed, but it did not prosper. I hope you heard what I said. Okay, the weapon formed, all right, but it did not prosper. Here it is, Seven of Swords. Because guess what? Now you have freed yourself, honey, and you are walking away. Okay, my Cancer kings and my Cancer queens, y'all have freed yourself, and y'all are walking away. It's time for fulfillment. It's time for enjoyment. It's time for you moving along. You got a little bit of fire energy here. I'm glad to see that because for most of the time I was seeing a lot of air, a lot of water, a lot of air, a lot of water. Slight earth here. Slight earth with the pentacle. Slight earth and 9 of pentacles. And I'm glad to see a little fire because the fire creates movement. All right. This is a fire. 7 of Wands. That creates movement. All right. Creates movement. Momentum. All right. Different ways of thinking. A light shining. It's fire. Fire can accelerate things. That's basically what's happening. You got some acceleration going on. You got a whole bunch of stuff going on right now. All right. You got 7 wands down there. All right. And that's just showing, you are being assertive. All right. Maybe some unforeseen challenges came your way. Okay. All right. And you're being more courageous about it. You're going to go in this new beginning regardless of what's going on. All right. And you're going to walk away. It's been a lot that you have been dealing with, Cancer. A lot that you've been dealing with. All right. And not sure what happened about 2.5 months ago, but it definitely was something that shook up. All right. I'm hearing it's definitely something that was a shakening that really made you say, you know what? Forget this. This is not for me. This is not what I believe in. I'm taking the high road. I'm intuitively led. I'm walking in manifestation and creativity. I got a great thing ahead of me. I got some business partners, people who are going to help me get to where I need to go. I'm celebrating my previous accomplishments and accomplishments right now because I'm ready for this new beginning. I'm over all this licking my wounds and carrying on. We're not doing that anymore. I'm rolling out. I am rolling out. Why? Because I can center myself in everything and know that it's all good because Source has provided and has given me everything I need to be successful in this life that I'm manifesting. So again, Cancer, I encourage you, please do a chakra cleanse, all right? If you need information on that, the email is in the description. Okay, you can email me. I will be glad to get that information over to you and help you out with the full chakra cleanse, all right? You need to align up your chakras, all right? Because sometimes traumatic experience, not sometimes, actually traumatic experiences slows down the manifestation, all right? So it's good to cleanse yourself, okay? Now, I want to get an overall oracle card for you, Cancer. I'm going to get an overall Akashic Record oracle card for you. And then that's it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. But overall, this is a beautiful reading. It shows growth. It shows self-reflection. It shows that you're standing up for your beliefs. You're not taking any shit from anyone. All right? You're not doing it. You're going to move forward and you don't care what the heck is happening. So what I got out here, what just spit out, it says, find something, find the lesson. Something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There was no such thing as a failure. So pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. Wow. That's all what I have to say. That's all what I have to say. I mean, it's a beautiful reading. This reading is basically Cancer about you, change, growth, just allowing yourself to stay in momentum and stand up for your beliefs, stand up for what you know, stand up for what concerns you, all right? And like I said, the betrayal, what happened, okay, caused you to walk away, or you're walking away or thinking about walking away, but you are walking away, or you already have walked away, okay? Because you have been freed. You have been freed. Source has given you, all right, the dawn of a new day. And guess what? That's that Fool card. A new beginning is on the way. So celebrate your life. Stay in High Priestess energy, meaning keep your vibrations high. Stay in a meditative state. You see how she's in a meditative state? All right, all these wands, asserting her beliefs, but also staying right there in tune in that High Priestess mode. All right, gentlemen, again, these energies are interchangeably, doesn't matter male or female, okay? Men, you have changed. You have collected your thoughts. You have did some shadow work. You have made sure that everything's all good because you're ready to move forward. All right, you learned a lesson from it. You learned a valuable lesson from it, and now you're going to move on. And I tell this often to my children. I said, if there is an issue or something occurred, look at it and find out what exactly Source is trying to teach you. What is universe trying to show you? All right, what happened? And why did it happen? Did you trust your intuition? Did you sit back and look? Did you find out anything? You know? So at the end of the day, when it comes, you learn from it and you grow from it. And then boom, new things are created for you, Cancer. I'm actually happy for you that you have been set free and great things are in alignment for you. Just keep your energies, your vibrations high. Stay in a positive momentum. And I guarantee you will continue to flow. Now, what's in my heart, I do want to know what's unseen for you, because I don't want you to be ambushed this week, all right, in the midst of your healing journey and moving on and advancing and increasing. What does Cancer need to know? What has been hidden? Okay, all right, okay. Okay, we got a bunch of cards here. So I'm just going to, wow. Something's about to be revealed. And it's going to come in really fast, the news. All right? It's going to come in really fast, and it's about a partnership. All right, Cancer? So again, you've already have witnessed this. Okay, and it's kind of the energy that it's in. That's why I was picking up earth energy. The devil is definitely the earth energy and things in that nature. Or it could mean something indominant, or it could mean something as far as shadow work that needs to grow, the devil card. However, this is something that is to be revealed to you. All right, we had the moon card, the devil, Two of Cups, partnership, Page of Wands, information coming in fast. If you have been seeking and inquiring, get ready, because Source is about to give you your answer. All right, so just know you'll have an answer by the end of this week, and it's coming in strong and it's coming in fast. All right, my beautiful Cancers. Again, it could be related to a partnership, business partnership, okay, partnership of love, all right. However, Source, I believe, has already showed you by way of intuition, standing up for your beliefs, already showed you what's happening, all right. You've already either seen the deception, the trickery, the foolery, all right, or you are about to see it, okay? You're walking away, or either you've already walked away or you're thinking about walking away, all right, because there's great things in store for you. Keep your vibrations high. Continue to stay healing your heart, Cancer, and watch what Source has for you. Some beautiful things in store. New beginning, all right, celebrating, all right, great things. Some new collaborations on the way, Cancer. So hold on, all right? Hold on, because change is coming. And within the next 7 days, all right, what Source shows you, you're not even surprised. You already know what happened, why it happened, and when it happened. You on top of your game. Cancerians are very intuitive individuals. So you already knew. Some of you had a dream or a vision about this deception. All right? This deception is high, but guess what? The blessing is far greater. Okay? The blessing and the abundance is far greater than the trial. All right? So I thank you guys for tuning in to the Intuitive Empress. This is Empress Light. Again, if you would like a personal reading, all right, about finances, health, wealth, career, business, love, you can email my office at empresslight888@gmail.com. All right. Also, if you just would like to tune in for more general readings, please like and subscribe. Share. Also, hit the like button here on my TikTok video, and please follow my TikTok page. I thank you all. I pray and send you all love and light. Thank you, Cancer, for being a part of our collective on tonight. And we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.